Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Live with David Lewis. I am your host, David Lewis. Today is Friday, February 4th, and it's a new month, and I hope everybody's off to a great start. Got a great show for you today. This is a really big topic for me. The topic is the power of videos, and I love video. I'm the first to admit I'm not the best with technology, but I learn it, and I'm trying hard. But video, I really like because it does so much for us. Let me give you a couple of statistics real quickly. Salespeople who use video generate 66% more qualified leads than those who don't. Salespeople who use video close 44% more deals than those who do not. And 80% of users recall a video that they viewed in the past 30 days. So video has a very strong impact on how you use it. Now, there are 4 ways I believe that you can use video. Number 1 is if you can't close a deal. I'm going to talk about each of these individually. Number 2, when you get a phone up or an internet lead. Number 3, to promote yourself. And number 4, to retain your customers. So let's talk first about how it helps you close a deal. We've been through this before. We all know people are defensive. They're apprehensive when they come into a dealership. They go through our sales process, and at the end, we ask them to buy a car. And some of them are hesitant. They say no. They want to go home and think about it, or maybe they want to go look at other cars. Maybe they got an advisor they got to talk to, and they're going to leave. Let's face a fact: we do not close every single person that comes into our dealership. Thus, they leave. Now, do some go shopping? Absolutely. They tell us most people shop on the internet first, so they've narrowed down the number of dealerships they're going to go to. Keep something in mind. When people buy a car, they buy based on a number of factors. The first factor is they've got to like you, because if they don't like you, they can get the car somewhere else. I know even with our inventory issues going on, people will wait. Number 2, they have to like the car. So you have to make sure you're on the right car. Number 3, they have to want to do business with your dealership. And then, of course, the price has to be reasonable and fair to them. So let's say now that somebody comes in, spends an hour and a half looking at your inventory, driving a few cars, narrows it down to 1. You present them with a price, and they decide they want to go home and think about it. What you need to do now is send them a video. You need to go out to that car, turn on your cell phone. We all have them now. Video cameras are fantastic. And shoot a quick 30, 40-second video. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Thank you so much for coming in today. I had a great time spending some time with you. I thought I would give you a quick video of the car that you looked at that you're considering. This is the 2021 Honda Accord, and I would just walk around the car, open the doors, let them see the interior. I'm making this for you, so if during your shopping process you want to go back to consider this one, you've got a video. And then I would send them the video. How would I send it? I would send it via text message. Me personally, everybody gets a text message, and I would put a link on there. Now, this is where this becomes important. I'm going to talk about this again a little bit later on. You must have a YouTube page. They are free. You can set them up. They don't cost anything. Your YouTube page should be the name of your dealership, ABC Motors / David Lewis. That is my personal private YouTube page. That is where I'm going to put my video. I'm going to post my videos there. Now, again, I'm going to get into this later. It's important when you post your videos that you put on there, the year, make, and model of the car, your dealership name, your city, state, your zip code. This is going to become real important in a few minutes. And then I'm going to take the link. I'm going to copy and paste the link, and I'm going to text it to my customer. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thank you for coming in today. I made a short video for you. This is a YouTube link. Everybody will open up a YouTube link. Most people are afraid of a YouTube link. YouTube will stream well on my phone, on my computer, wherever I send it to. If you're sending them an MOV file directly from your phone, it could be too big. They might not be able to open it. So it's a great way to keep you in front of people, get people to know that you care about them. And now it's something they can go back and look at. And I think this is really important. Okay, let's jump to the next one. Number 2 is on a phone up or an internet lead. People call our dealership. People send emails. They want information. Why do they do this? Well, they're sizing you up before they come in. They want to make sure you're the person they want to deal with. If I call your dealership and you are too aggressive with me over the phone, or I send you an email and I feel like all you're trying to do is get me into the dealership, well, guess what? You're making me more defensive, more apprehensive, and I might not come in. Always remember, when people call or email, they're looking to size you up. So now when somebody calls and I've got dialogue started, maybe they're interested on a specific car. Maybe they're not going to come in till next week, next Tuesday or Wednesday. It doesn't matter when. I like to go out and shoot them a video. Hi, Patty, this is the car that we talked about over the phone. It's the blue Toyota Camry with the this, and this. And I send her that email, that video of the car. So now when she comes in, she knows that I care, and it's all personalized. It's a great way. Remember, I'm shopping and I'm going to go to the person who I like the best. You might be more money, but I like you better. Perfect example. At home, our garage door just broke. We got two estimates. One was $300 higher than the other. We went with the higher estimate. Why? Because we liked the guy better. He answered all our questions. He was kind. He was courteous. He did everything he said he was supposed to do. Okay, so we're going to use video when we can't sell the car. Now we're going to use video when we get a lead. It's a great way to stay in front of people. Let's talk about the third way. Now it is to promote yourself. You need to be in constant promotion mode. Everybody needs to know what you do for a living. I tell you this all the time. If you're not going through a box of business cards every 3 to 4 months, you're not promoting yourself. Everybody you come in contact with, hey, this is what I do. Do you need a car? Not a high pressure thing. You go to the restaurant, you have a meal, you give them the waitress a tip, a waiter a tip. Say, hey, if there any chance you're in the need for a car in the near future, here's my card. I'd love to help you out. You never know when someone says, how ironic, we were just talking about it. Or my sister or my brother just said something. But when it comes to social media and the internet, you can get free exposure. So remember, I told you a few minutes ago, you have to have your own YouTube page. That's critical. When you post a video, you have to put the proper information on there. Your name, your dealership, the year, make, and model of the car, your zip code. Why? Well, let's think about this. The number one search engine is Google. The number two search engine is YouTube. And guess who owns YouTube? Google. So now, if you happen to have posted a video of a vehicle, maybe it was for Mrs. Jones, and I happen to go onto Google and put in their 2022 Honda Accord just to do some research, well, guess what? Your video might pop up on that screen, on that first page. And now I can click the video. It's a short video. It's going to say it's only 50 seconds long. I love short videos. Get right to the point. I might now want to reach out to you. I've got all your information. I see how you treat your customers. It's a great way to do this. Now, the next thing that I recommend you do every single day is you should be posting another vehicle on your YouTube page. So every day, go out and put a used car on your YouTube page. You know, hey, this is David over at ABC Motors. Last night we took in trade a 2018 Acura, white in color SUV. It's only got 42,000 miles on it. And it's short, 30, 40, 50-second video. And just post it on your YouTube page. Again, year, make, model, dealership name, your name, city, state, zip code. That way, if anybody is searching for pre-owned Acuras, guess what might come up on that page? Yours. This is free, and this does not take a lot of time. Okay, some facts here. I'm looking at my list here, things I want to make sure we cover everything. 92% of people pass on a video to at least one person. That's great information. Think about it. If my kid went in and looked at a car and they're going to talk to me about it before they buy it, and they got a video, they would forward that video to me and say, hey, Dad, take a look at this. One video could conceivably travel across the country in a matter of minutes. You know, my daughter lives in California. She sends it to me. I might send it to my brother who has the same kind of car and he lives in Massachusetts. This thing travels. This is called the world of mouth. We've all heard of the word of mouth. This is the world of mouth. This is where you can put something out there and everybody sees it. I'll never forget years ago, we had a Mazda deal. We have a Mazda dealership, one of our training accounts, and he was putting videos on. And he actually got an email from someone in Finland who said, hey, I watched your video. I got sold on the car. Unfortunately, I live in Finland and I bought it over here, but I wanted to say thank you because it helped me make my decision. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, sure, we would have loved to have the sale, but we can't in that situation. So videos allow you to utilize the world of mouth and not the word of mouth. Now, a lot of people do a lot of Google and YouTube searches. I don't know if you're like me. If I can't figure something out, how to build something, fix something, do something, I go to YouTube and I do it. I told you, garage door is broken. So one of the things we thought is it's a problem with the remote. So we bought a new remote and I couldn't figure out how to program it. So I went to YouTube and I learned how do you program a universal remote to a Stanley garage door opener. And it gives me instructions. Now I like short videos. People are doing the same thing. So if you want to go the extra mile, here are some ideas. Why don't you make a video on how to prepare your vehicle for trade-in, how to change a tire, how to change your oil, how to change a wiper blade, how to repair wiper blades, how to pinstripe your car, how to increase your credit score, how to understanding what leasing is all about. And these are videos that can get your name out there, and people will see them and recognize you. And now what it might do is it might challenge them to want to reach out to you if they are now in the market for a new car. So that's a very valuable way for using video. Now, unfortunately, the most neglected video now is the thank you video. And that's the fourth thing I think you should do. I really think you should send thank you videos to people. It's personal, it's nice, it's kind, and people remember it. All you have to do, again, is take your phone, reverse the camera, hold it up, and say, hey, Bob, I just wanted to say again, thank you one more time for your purchase today. I really appreciate that you gave us and me the honor of selling you the car. I hope you enjoy it. And if you need anything in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You've got my contact information. It's a great thing to do, and people take that. And again, it's personal. Remember, people remember, as I said earlier, videos they've watched in the previous 30 days. You could also send videos of updates and reminders to people. Reminder that your oil changes are due. Quick little things. Hi, Sally. Just want a reminder that your car's due for the next oil change. You can bring it to us. I'm happy to make an appointment for you. If you wanted to take it somewhere else, I fully understand. But I wanted to make sure you got it done. Videos are more personable than sending a text or an email. Same thing with birthday wishes, okay? If you want to send someone a birthday wish, sure, you can send it by text message or email or leave them a voice message. But you know what? On a video, it's going to stand out much more. So let me wrap up. This was not going to be a long show today because I really wanted to get right to the point of everything. And I see you got a bunch of questions coming in. Bottom line, video is a 100% must-have if you are in sales. If you're not with the technology today, you are losing out. Video engages people, okay? Videos are 1,200 times more shared than a text message or an image. A 1-minute video, they say, I did some research, is equal to 1.8 million words spoken. That's how powerful video is. And your brain processes visuals 60,000 times faster than text. I mean, think about this. If instead of it being a show with me talking to you via a webinar, if I had written this all out and sent it to you in a manuscript, you wouldn't have read it. You might have read part of it. You wouldn't have understood all of it, and you wouldn't have internalized all of it. And I can't put my emotions into what's on a written page where I can with my personality. Videos are memorable and improve your brand recall. Listen to these stats, and then I'm going to answer your questions. Viewers retain 90% of video contact versus 10% of reading text. 80% remember a video I told you they viewed in the last month, and 65% of people consider themselves visual learners. I am a visual learner. I like to see things. I like to hear inflections. I like to view things. I am more visual when it comes to that. I am not a reader. Okay, if somebody sends me a lengthy email, I do not read it. I might read the first couple of sentences, and if it intrigues me, I read a little bit more and just look for key points. Videos I'm going to watch. And again, I'm going to emphasize again on one thing. Make sure that your videos are short, to the point, and they have your personality in there. All right, I'm getting a few questions, and then we're going to wrap up. Aiden wants to know, do you think salespeople should invest in a good camera, or is their phone sufficient? Yes, Aiden, your phone is sufficient. You're not looking to make movie quality videos for these people. They understand you're out there and just putting it together. Hopefully I'm coming across clear to you right now. I am on a $7 Logitech camera. I think the technology's there. Claire wants to know, are there any types of videos that you discourage from sending? Yeah, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't say anything that was rude or disrespectful. I would stay away from certain humor. You never know how people accept humor. Be careful of your jokes. I wouldn't overdo my videos, but pretty much that's about it. Eric wants to know, which is the best way to send the video, text or email? All right, and I see this came in earlier. Eric, I think text. I mean, I have never, and I'm not speaking for, I have never not read a text message. But I can tell you, there are tons of emails every day I don't read. Even if I don't recognize the number, I still open it and I glance at it and I look at it. So I think texting is the way to go. All right, Ed wants to know, I personally find sending a video is too forceful. It could come across as trying to force myself and product on them. Do you have an opinion? Yeah, I do, Ed. And that opinion is I disagree with you unless your videos are applying pressure and they're long. And then, yes, it could come across as forceful. I believe the video is just the cherry on top of my sundae. It's a very nice thing to send somebody so they have some information that can see me. All right, one more, and I'll answer all your others by email. Wayne wants to know, should I shoot a video on every new car we sell and also every used vehicle and put it in my library, or only produce the video on demand? Okay, Wayne. No, Wayne, I would not do a video, go out there and spend 3 days doing videos. I would do here's what I would do. Every time I don't sell a car, they would get a video. Every time I sell a car, they would get a video. Every day I'd post one car on my YouTube page. If we had a brand new car came in that just came out, maybe that would be the new car. But typically I'm posting pre-owned cars on my YouTube page. Those are the cars that are going to move and sell. And, even Ed, if somebody calls you about a video you posted on your YouTube page 6 months ago, at least you've got a contact. Someone emails you and says, hey, is that car still available? It might not be, but you could say, but I do have this, and this available. So video. I highly recommend it. You're going to be much more successful doing that. I wish you all the best as always. Hope everybody's being safe, and I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.